Greeting, family. Greeting the Coafrwo Nation. Greeting Greeting African descent. Greeting friend of African and African descent. This is Brother Mpeke, the founder of the Coafrwology, the new Pan-African science, offering you our Coafrwological podcast. Tonight, we're talking about the strategic existential partner and the African traditional marriage ceremony, a Coafrwological analysis. We start a series of this theme a couple of days ago, and we talk about the strategic existential partner, and we define what the strategic existential partner is in terms of Coafrwology. If you want to find out and to know more about it, please catch up, follow us, just go on YouTube, and we uploaded the full videos. And this video is coming after a question that was asked by one of our followers from the US. And I have to respond as this chapter was already part of a book that I've written that will be published pretty soon as part of our activity in the work of COAFRWO-UK in terms of the global African Renaissance. So the title is The Strategic Existential Partner and the African Traditional Marriage Ceremony, a Coafrwological Analysis by, indeed, Brother Mpeke, Metilame Yodi, also known as Alphonse Mpeke. Right, so let's put it this way. In many African communities, marriage is not merely a personal contract. It is a sacred alliance embedded in history, spiritually, and the collective vision of community survival. Within the Coafrwological framework, which redefine African reality based on the existential condition of African and African descendant, SIADA, the strategic existential partner, SEP, plays a central role in this ceremony, not just as a spouse, but as a healer, a co-visionary, and ancestral bridge. Let's just start. Marriage as a liberatory ritual of the Seada, or existential condition from African and African descent globally. Let's say the African traditional marriage ceremony, whether among the Batanga people, the Douala people, let's say Bantu, Yoruba, Fang, or Nilo-Saharan people, has long been a political, spiritual act. It represents more than the union of two individuals. It's the merging of families, ancestors, and cosmic forces. In the Coafrwological lens, this ritual must be reclaimed not as a folkloric symbolism, but a site of strategic relational liberation. The strategic existential partner has to rise in Coafrwology, engage in this sacred moment with the awareness that marriage is not about possession, but about co-responsibility and shared purpose. The union is not isolated from the historical suffering and healing needs of African people. The couple is a pillar of collective restoration, not just domestic life. The SEP, their threefold role in the traditional marriage ceremony. First, historical and ancestral consciousness. The SEP acknowledges that love among Africans is not neutral. It bears the weight of colonial disruption, generational trauma, and disconnection from the sacred. By entering the traditional marriage, the SIPs, 1. Honor the memory of broken lineages, resurrect ancestral systems and accountability, ritual and family governance, affirm African knowledge system as central to emotional and communal well-being. 2. Political ethical commitment. Marrying within the Coafrwological lens is a political act. It challenges capitalism, Eurocentric models of emotional disposability. It revives Ubuntu Kama as a relational constitution. The SIP become a vocal agent of emotional sovereignty, not a passive recipient of affection. Therapeutic and vibrational healing. The marriage ceremony itself is a ritual of vibrational restoration. The SIP, with ritual readiness, cleans spiritually grounded and symbolically invests. The exchanges of gift, words, prayer, and libation is not decorative. It is a vibratory dialogue with the ancestors. As a co-healer, the SIP activates sacred energy for individual and communal recalibration. From folklore to future, reclaiming the ceremony. Modern distortions, whether through religion syncretism, colonial education, or diaspora alienations, have turned many traditional ceremony into exoticized performances. Coafrwology called for their re-sacralization rooted in the Siada, understanding existential suffering and responsibility, Ubuntu Kama, sacred interdependence, the strategic existential partner, a relational actor embodying love as liberation. Let's finish this by saying the African traditional marriage ceremony, through the Coafrwological perspective, is a battlefield and a birthplace, and place where emotional colonization is confronted and where relational sovereignty is reenacted. The strategic existential partner is not simply a husband or wife. They are a builder of African, effectively a guardian of ancestral truth and a warrior of relational decolonization. In restoration, this role Africans around the world take a step closer to global African Renaissance, anchored in memory, healing, and sacred love. To share on social media. Thank you for sharing. Thank you also to be following us through this new channel on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe, to leave us a comment. Also, perhaps to also start considering to join the movement, because if you're an African and African descent, this is a call for you. This work is all of us work. It's our contribution. You can offer a subject, a situation. We will analyze it and we will see how to find something that will be helping us to learn, to move forward, and strengthen our community. Thank you for listening, and I wish you to just share this link as much as you can as part of our African Renaissance. This should be your contribution, your warrior contribution. Thank you so much. Ubuntu Kama.